Bad comedy movies are so bad. I just wanted food as soon as I could get it, so. I'm the most introverted nigga that I invented this introversion. Yo, what's good? It's Saba. I'm here with Preme magazine. I'm about to do my first and last. So let's get into it.
Two Americas. We don't live in the same one.
I love you.
I love you too. This place has a vibe.
That's black people's #1 problem. Man, they don't know how to have fun.
I disagree with that being black people's #1 problem.
See how we go.
The first album that I remember connecting with. Can I give you two? Because it's one of the, I don't know which one was first. The first album that I bought with my own money was East 1999 Eternal by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Let me correct that. That's the first album I bought with my father's money. The first album I bought with my own money was Pharrell In My Mind. I think the Pharrell In My Mind, just what he was saying, what he was, the perspective that you get from Pharrell, I feel like a similar experience as mine was growing up. Just the kind of outcast nerd into this cool shit, but it's only cool to you type of, in my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I connected with that a lot. But Bone Thugs, what I connected with them was just the actual like sonics of it. Like I never heard music sound like that. The last time I was starstruck, Reba just left 5 seconds ago. Like what? What? Aaron was here 5 seconds ago. Like that's cool. That's hella cool to me. I think I got a nice circle of people that I can, hit up, make music. I'm just still such a big fan of everybody that I work with that it's really, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think when I think of like star, like on that next level of like stardom, probably like early 2020, I went to a music conference. Stevie Wonder was just like right behind me, like full entourage, hella security, like everybody, but it's like clearly Stevie. And I'm like, yo. It's so dumb, I had a bass guitar in my hand. I can't really play bass. But it's like, seeing somebody like that, you just get like, oh no, I can't let them see me. Like, and it didn't register to me that it's like fucking Stevie Wonder. Like, he's not gonna see me. The first concert I went to, we used to have these back to school fests on like the west side of Chicago. They had Mario at one of them when I was a kid. What was his like first? He did the Biz Marquee. Oh baby, you got what I need. He did that one. That was the first time I think I ever seen anybody perform.
There's two Americas. We don't live in the same one.
I love you.
I love you too. This place has a vibe.
That's black people's #1 problem. Man, they don't know how to have fun.
I disagree with that being black people's #1 problem.
See how we go.
The first concert that I spent money on, Chance was playing the show in Chicago, and I think that was probably one of my first concerts. It was interesting. I didn't know him really at all at that time. And then, I was on his album the next time he dropped the album. It was interesting. It was like real small. It was early. It was cool though. It was definitely a dirty, sweaty venue. Niggas almost fighting and all type of shit like that. It's like one of those, it's early days. The last time I did something dangerous. That's subjective, I have a pretty fast car. And the way the lanes on the E-way out here, I sometimes be getting up there. I try to drive safely, but I drive safely when other people in my car. When I'm by myself, I kind of be doing whatever the fuck. Is 90 dangerous? It depends. I can be a lot of different things. Fans' first impression of me is always like, it's like surprising that I'm a normal person. I think it's like, oh wow, you're really cool, you're down to earth like this. People's first impression of me could be way different. Cause it's like with just people, it's like it can depend on, did you eat that morning? Are you with your friends? You know, do you got some shit to do? Like, I don't know. It's just like, I can't think of, I'm trying to just think of the last time I met somebody. I think people are usually surprised that I'm normal. And normal is subjective, it's relative, but I don't know. People have these ideas of people that are like, oh, we recognize you from the internet, things like that. Like, or like they recognize me from my music, and my music can get really serious. Motherfuckers be surprised to see me laugh or joke or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that's a reaction I get. It's specific to fan interactions though. Like, I generally avoid putting myself in a position to meet new people. Damn near at all costs. Like, you know, outside of like Saba, when I'm wearing my Saba hat, I gotta meet new people. That's a part of the job. But when I'm at the crib, you know, when I'm Malik at the crib, you know, fuck am I trying to meet new people for? I got my 6 friends, you know. The last project I put out, Few Good Things, was released February 4th. It's my first album in almost 4 years. But it almost feels like my first album in really 2 years, because it's like, do these 2 years really count as years? Cut me some slack. Do y'all really think when the pandemic first was introduced to us, we were in the studio? No, I was watching Game of Thrones. Man, it took me so long to make this album, mainly I didn't want a single COVID bar. I don't want to listen to music about COVID. What the fuck? Shit that's too current is hard to rap about. It's still going on, you know, I can't, you know. I'll be honest, I had a project that I was ready to go, ready to release. I just kind of made the executive decision, like, actually, no. Because I felt like it wasn't my best shit, you know? Felt like it was like cool. It was fun. It kind of inspired me. It had the same title, Few Good Things, but it kind of inspired me to really just kind of like stick it, like go back to a lot of song ideas that I had like started a year prior, 2 years prior, and just really like take the best work that I feel like I could offer at that time. And also, while I was working on that, the mixtape version of it, I didn't really have a story to tell. I was kind of just making songs. So I was like, oh, let me make some songs, put them out, you know. That type of pressure, where mentally, you know, as an artist, it's like, oh no, it's been a year now, it's been 2 years, it's been 3, you know, you start thinking of that, and you think of it as a business. It's like, all right, according to the calendar, it's time to release something. It's my favorite decision that I've made in my career so far, to pull the plug on that project and come back with something that I really fully believe in, you know, and really fully like, just feel like I told the story that I wanted to tell from track 1 to track 14, and really was able to, you know, I never want my art to be something that you can listen to it and not get something out of it, you know. Yo, I'm Saba. That was my first and my last with Preme Magazine. My album, Few Good Things, is out now. Go listen to that shit wherever you listen to shit.